So what if Naruto was in the Akatsuki? So I was looking up, different images of him in the Akatsuki. There's a cool one where his hair's all crazy and he's kind of hunched over and he looks real animalistic. But I kind of like the slick version of the Akatsuki characters more than sort of wild animal Naruto Akatsuki. So this is a fan art definitely, but it looks really cool. And he's got like his hair from like Naruto the Last. So I thought I'd give this a go. I'm on a landscape page, pencil eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So full credit to whoever drew this. I think Alverdiaz Art. I think. This is slick. Whoever did this. Well done. Full credit to them. Let's go. Center point of my page is here. We'll go up over to the right hand side and we will start with his eye, right? So he's looking down at us. So it's an upshot. So what that means is like the camera is below the character's head. Right, so we're looking up at him. So his eyes will look down at the camera. So start with his top eyelid. Center point here, up, over to the right. Typical Naruto eyes. So we like curve a line over, down this way. And they've got that sort of hook at the back, there. And then you thicken up, right? So you make this darker or thicker. Just run your pencil along again. Right, so that's kind of general Naruto top eyelid shape, right? His bottom eyelid line is kind of just a straight line, probably because he's just looking down at us. So that comes across there. And he does have, because he's a Akatsuki, we're going to give him like some stress lines around his eye, some like, tensity around his eye. Like that. So as I said, he's looking down at us. So that means his iris comes from the bottom eyelid. So it's a circle that comes around from here. Like that, right? Looking down. And we got the fox eyes. Giving him that dark, intense look. So we'll give him a fox eye. There. So his eyebrow is just above, right? So it just like goes underneath his headband. So we don't go the whole way. So we'll just like stop there. And we'll do the other side, right? So it goes underneath his headband. He hasn't given him any eyelid lines, but I think I will. So I'll just do an eyelid line here. And then a line just coming for his nose, just down this way. And go frown line just up there. So you go eye width now for the other eye. So the width of his eye fits between his eyes. We're in proportion, standard human eye proportion. One eye, two eyes, and then a third. Okay. So this here to the other eye is an eye width, right? That and that are the same. And you just do the same thing again. The dreaded other eye. Curve it over. They don't have to be exactly the same. Humans aren't really perfectly proportional, contrary to what everyone thinks. We are proportional, but there's slight differences between both sides. So we're not perfectly proportional. Then you just darken up your eyelid. And then we will bring the eyelid line across the bottom. And we'll give some stress lines around the eye. Iris coming from the bottom, curves around. Just like a circle there. And then the fox eye just inside. Eyebrow then, same thing again, goes underneath the headband, which is up here somewhere. And then have a spot to color in. And then this goes out, down. eyelid line. So So I'll do the line for the headband, right, where it is anyway. We'll just curve it across, just get it started. And we'll come back and finish it when we get the rest of his face drawn in, right? So, like that, right? And it's coming down past his eyes because we're looking up at him. So this whole area is like in perspective, so it appears smaller. These are his sideburns, just these V's, like that. And then his nose and his mouth. So for his nose, all we can see is like nostrils. So we've got like this curving line like that, and another one on this side. Right, because we're looking up at his nose, right? So you can nearly see into his nose. And that's how they draw noses in sort of anime, when you're looking up. So he's got this serious downturned mouth then. So we go this way, and then across, then down the other side. And maybe some like dimples just sort of on the end, just to show that there's kind of shadow in there. We got a bottom lip line just coming across here. And then his chin. So again, square chin, right? Because we've got this kind of round shape on his face because we're looking up at him. But if you're wondering about proportions, so when the character's head is tilted back, right? So that means this whole space is smaller than this. So see from headband to nose, right? That'll bring you from nose to just the middle of his chin, right? Normally it's eyebrows to nose will bring it all the way down. But because his head is going backwards, this appears smaller. It's just a bit of perspective. It's just a little trick that they use. It's an illusion. So how do you make a character look like his head is going back or we're looking up at him? So this part of his face is closer to the camera, so that's why it's bigger than here. Okay, so here to here, we'll bring it to the middle of his chin, and you just go down a little bit more. So there and there, the same. But then nose to the bottom lip is the same as bottom lip to chin. So this is still in proportion, right? So here to here is the same as there to there. And once you get that down, we'll go for his face. So we got his jaw, comes out this side, starts to curve around just underneath the edge of his eye, right? So, like so, and around here. We have his ears, just in line, his earlobe in line with the mouth, top, just up here, in line with the bottom of his eyes. And then these come out, down, around like so. Same thing on this side, typical ear sort of shapes, like that. And then lines inside his ears. So again, bumps. Easiest way I always say is just this sort of letter J shape, and then you sort of build on top of that. That kind of thing, right? So right, roughly like that. And of course he has those stripes in his face, so we'll go just like this, right? And they've done it like not just like standard. We're going to add some, right? Because we're going to make him look kind of like angry and scratchy and this sort of thing. So one, say, and some coming down like this. So it's like those intense sort of Naruto face lines. Just adding some along the edge here. Okay. Right, we'll finish his headband. So bumps around the sides, like that. Then go around the top again. And we got the metal plate inside. So you got just like a curved line here, kind of like brackets. And then you join the top and join the bottom. You follow that curvature again, same curvature. Around there, then around here. Because we're looking up, we're just going to give it like an edge line here to show that it kind of sits up a little bit. It's kind of a little bit 3D. And then we have those metal circle studs just holding it onto his fabric. And then the leaf with the scratch through it. So you just do a spiral like that. Then you give it a tail and a beak. And then we have that scratch that goes all the way through. Right, so like this. But of course you can like thicken it, make it a bit darker. Like that. So he has Naruto the last sort of hairstyle, right? So it's these short spikes, real short, just coming out here. All the way around the headband. That, and some just coming out from behind his ear, just down here. These go behind his neck eventually. And his neck will come down from his jaw, so his jawline's here, and the neck kind of long, coming down this way, because we're looking up, so his head's tilted back, so his neck is kind of stretched. And you might have some like extra lines just joining his neck here. And then the cloak and collar for the Akatsuki, right? So it comes out from behind his neck. So you got this line going behind, and the line will curve all the way down there for the inside. Those red lines, right? And then in here, he's got like a t-shirt on. Some collarbones. And then this goes down. Like that. And then we got the red stripe. Just follow that shape just down here. And then his shoulder goes off this side, down this way. Shoulder goes off this side, goes down that way. And we got some fabric lines, you know, these sorts of faux lines for his clothing. And the cloud is normally lower down, you know, that white cloud, but I'm going to draw it in here just because I want it to be part of the image. So it's kind of folded over, so I'm just going to do it like here, right? And we got like a fold line just coming across his body there. So it's got a white edge. So say it bumps down there. So we'll go white edge there, and it kind of comes around underneath the red. So this in here will be white, and this is red. It's got a little bump here as well. And then a little bit sticks out here. Like that. And then just tidying up some lines on the edges. Optional step, of course, if you want to darken up edges. Sometimes it can be better to do this at your inking stage if you're inking. It's up to you. It's an optional step. It just cleans things up a little bit, gives it a different look. The anime Demon Slayer does this a lot. Alright, but I think I'll leave it there. That's Akatsuki Naruto. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.